Some of y'all have probably already been experiencing winter weather ever since September. However, I'm sure this video will give you a few pointers, and I'm happy to be the one to help you out. So first of all, I want to get started on our essentials. If I was to pinpoint each and every single thing that you would need for your essentials, that list would be endless, but the way that I'm going to put it together for you is going to be in groups of your tops, your bottoms, and your shoes. Top essentials that you'll be needing are anything that is a coat, so such as an overcoat, a pea coat, and maybe a trench coat if that's what you're into. Just try to figure out how you can put it together so that it works well for you. The other ones are going to be jackets, so any type of jacket. You want a bomber jacket, a puffer jacket, maybe even like a varsity bomber jacket. I recently just ordered one and I'm so excited to get it. I might actually just show it on camera. Next up, you're gonna want a sweater. You're gonna go, if it's on those colder days, you're gonna wanna go for those thicker type of sweaters. Also some hoodies. The hoodie might be a little bit thin, so layering it with a overcoat would be ideal. And we also want to talk about your shirts. So turtlenecks and maybe even long sleeve shirts such as these should be the ones that are going to be the most ideal for your tops this winter. Now let's talk about our bottoms. Those bottoms that you're going to want to look for are anything of a more rougher material. So if you're going to look for chinos, same thing as the fall video I mentioned, that you want to look for chinos of a more rougher, thicker type of material. I would say another popular selection for you is going to be those cargo pants. So cargo pants again have become very, very popular. They used to be popular back then. They're making a comeback. Just don't get anything that's too baggy in my opinion. There's like a strange style going around. This is a quick parenthesis. There's a strange style that's going around that I'm not a big fan of. It's wearing really, really big baggy cargo pants. I mean, it looks like, you know, they look like pants, but at the same time, it really looks like you're wearing a potato sack on. I don't think that's very stylish, but to each their own. You should be able to walk in your pants, you know what I mean? I also went on ahead and included slacks to the list because slacks with a good suit are gonna look excellent during the winter if you style it with an overcoat for those really cold days. An overcoat with a nice suit, not only is it stylish, but it's also very traditional. It goes back all the way to God knows when. I would say at least the 20s, if not even before that. The point is, it looks beautiful, and I really recommend it if you're gonna go to a Christmas party or any type of winter event this season. My top popular choices of fabric for you to wear this winter are going to be cashmere, wool, and corduroy. And what about our colors? Those colors will be white, navy, gray, and even festive if you will be going to a Christmas event. And as for our footwear, I went with none other than boots. Any type of boot, Chelsea boot, chukka boot, hiking boots, combat boots, you name it. Each and every one of these boots are gonna keep your foot, Each and every one of these boots will keep your feet both warm and looking stylish as well. Go for a darker shade of boot. Don't try to opt for the browns because we want to leave the browns for the fall season. That's really what separates the winter from fall. Because during fall you also want to wear boots, but if you choose to go with a brown boot during the fall, it's going to look more ideal than if you wear a black one. Blacks look better for the winter. I also went on ahead and threw in the wool suit. I didn't know how to really break it down with the grouping that I did because I didn't want to say a wool suit coat or a wool blazer with the tops or wool trousers and wool slacks. So I went on ahead and put it all together so that I can give it to you all in one. And again, that is the wool suit. The wool suit is probably the most overlooked suit out of all of them, alongside with the linen suit, all because it can be a little bit of an extra expense. Most guys and men out there, what they do is that, you know, including myself, is that we'll try to get the three most common suits, which is the gray, the blue, and of course the black suit. But let's not forget about the wool suit. It looks very stylish, and because of the material, it keeps you warm during those colder days. And if you throw on an overcoat on top of it, it just completes the whole look, and voila, my God, it looks amazing. You can't forget about your beanies and your scarves. I don't know why I keep forgetting about these. Now the wool suit may in fact be my personal favorite alongside many other men's personal favorite. Unfortunately, I don't currently own one. They are kind of pricey. Perhaps maybe next year I'll be able to buy one in order for me to present it to you. Now, outside of the wool suit, there's only one king that reigns supreme every single winter, and that piece of clothing is the puffer jacket. The puffer jacket will not only keep you warm, but it will also keep you looking stylish every single winter. And then on top of that, most of them should be water resistant. This one here that I have, I actually only paid $40 for this one at Target, which, you know, is kind of like a steal to me. If you look closely here, this one, for instance, right there, see it says water resistant. That's Goodfella, that's Target's brand. The only thing that you want to pay attention to when wearing a puffer jacket is just make sure that your pants aren't too skinny, all right? So don't get anything that is skin tight, skinny, otherwise the jacket will look this big and your legs will look this small, and you know, we want to look good. We don't want to look like Johnny Bravo. Now, we are living in a time right now where baggy clothing is starting to make a comeback. So as long as you follow that step of not getting something that's too skin tight, you will be good. And now that we've reached the climax of this video, I can finally show you 3 styles for you to steal this winter. Yeah, let's go on over to the living room and I'll show you what I got. Let's go. For this outfit, all I did was piece together a jogger outfit. I got the hoodie, I got the jogger pants, I got the sneakers. The sneakers, all it does is that it's complementing the colors of everything else. I threw on a puffer jacket because the puffer jacket is somewhat sportier than other things. And of course, if it's gonna be extremely cold outside, you might just wanna throw this on top of the hoodie, as you can see right here. Now, of course, I am in Houston, Texas right now, so depending on where you're at, just like me, you might not ever wear this. I'll probably be wearing this maybe once throughout the entire year. Let's go on to the next one. All that I did here is just piece together a gray suit and work with what I have. I don't have a wool suit just yet, but these colors right here really complement and go very well with the winter season. Of course, because it's gonna be cold outside, I threw on an overcoat. I just wish that it would get somewhat, I just wish that it would get colder right here where I'm from, because, you know, I want to look good, I want to look stylish, but, you know, it just doesn't get that cold over here. Of course, you can elevate the style by adding a tie clip, and we can elevate this style by going just a bit further and looking like a Peaky Blinder. Throw on some leather gloves, a newsboy hat, and you can't forget the pocket watch. Does anybody know where the pocket watch chain actually goes? I'm always stuck guessing every single time. I don't know. I always put it right here. So if you guys want to make fun of me, go ahead. I wonder if there's a video for this already on YouTube. If there isn't, I'm gonna have to read a book somewhere about this, and I might just make a video specifically just on the pocket watch. But there you go, guys. You want to look like Thomas Shelby? You want to look like a Peaky Blinder this winter? There you have it. This is going to be the last one from the bunch, and it might just be my personal favorite from those 3. All that I did is that I paired some gray trousers with a black turtleneck that's well fitted. Both things are well fitted. And of course, I had to be a little bit creative and also get a little bit risky, and I threw on a red overcoat. I don't know what just happened there. A red overcoat. Most guys will want to just throw on the grays, the browns, and the blacks. But of course, it is that time of the year, and I don't see anything wrong with trying to be a little bit festive and creative. I love Christmas time, so because it is in fact Christmas time, I want to go ahead and match a little bit with the season. So don't be afraid to get creative and throw on something that might just make you stand out a little bit more than the rest of the people in your group. Plus, this would be an excellent combination if you are in fact going to be invited to a Christmas party or a Christmas event, which I doubt you will not. Which I don't doubt you will be. You guys know what I mean. And last, I just want to talk about the boots. I actually gave you guys a close-up. These are my personal favorite boots at the moment. There's some Thursday suede soft boots. They're kind of like Chelsea boots. I'm not exactly sure what this style is called, but they're very similar. They're very similar to a Chelsea boot. And the reason why I think this boot is so excellent for a winter outfit is because they're suede and they're softer. So I think if you go with something more of a softer material, such as this coat, which is really close to wool. This is not a wool coat, by the way, so I'll get to that in a second. The reason why you want to use those softer notes whenever it comes to winter is because, of course, it's cold outside, and if you can definitely still go with some shiny leather black Chelsea boots, for instance, with this outfit, but something about the softness and that grittiness that the suede has is always gonna look better, at least to me, when it comes to winter. And I know I'm going on and on a little bit about this specific outfit, but the reason why I am is because I'm trying to help you guys out. Now, this coat right here, I actually got it from Amazon, and I paid a maximum of $100 for this. I think it was less. I'm pretty sure it was maybe like $80. But all I'm trying to say here is that you don't need to break the bank entirely. Now, the boots were kind of expensive, not as much as some other guys would spend. You know, you got some people spending like $1,500 and $1,000. I think these were maybe $200. Thursdays always does a really good job of pricing their stuff. I'm starting to sound like a commercial. I have nothing to do with them. All I'm saying is I really love these boots, and this coat was cheap. Everything else is very well priced. This is gonna be an excellent choice for you to go to a Christmas party. That is a wrap up, gentlemen. Thank you all very much for taking the time and watching this video. If you received any pointers or any good information when it comes to winter and Christmas fashion, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and also subscribe. And never forget to always stay intentional. See ya. I forgot to throw on the scarf again. Okay. Oh, hold on. All right, now it's over. See ya.